Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakha Chodash, and of course, double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. That's what these lessons are for. All right, brothers. Now, this is a head shaker. You know, this is a goddamn shame. All right. And you can read the title of this article, "You Are Not the Father." DNA tests reveal 70% jackets. All right, which what a jacket is a child that's not yours that the mother pinned on you. All right, here it is. You might have been taking care of this child. By the child gets to 16 years old, you find out it's not your child. All right, the child might get to 10 years old, you find out it's not your child. But you've been taking care of this child. You've been mentoring this child, putting your resources and energy into disciplining and providing for this child. Okay, so and this is from Jamaica. You know, you wicked ass women down there, and you wicked ass men down there in Jamaica. All right, you see what I'm saying? But let me go into this article. It says a company that offers DNA testing in Jamaica has disclosed that in 70% of their tests, the men who were named as fathers had nothing to do with the paternity of the children. All right, and you can see a Jake, holding something that says, "You are not the father." Something straight off of Maury. Okay, it says, in other words, 7 in every 10 paternity tests conducted by the lab. And it's got this file in here. It says 70% of the tests conducted by the lab showed that the men were not the fathers. It says Polygenics Consulting, which has been operating in Jamaica since 2015, says it has witnessed a steady increase in the number of persons seeking DNA tests. It says generally, so I can get this stuff off the screen here. It says generally across Jamaica, between 30 and 100 persons visit facilities that offer DNA testing, and families come to these facilities seeking DNA tests as early as when the child is 1 day old. Okay? So you wicked ass Jamaican women cannot be trusted, man. You cannot be trusted. You're a bunch of fucking whores. Okay? You're a bunch of fucking whores. And you look up to these broads like Spice and Shensia, you know what I'm saying? Not just you Jamaican women, even though I'm reading an article about Jamaica, it's all you wicked ass Benjamite women, you know what I'm saying? You can't be trusted, man. Okay? Here it is. You know what I'm saying? You pinning children in a man. I mean 70% of the whole country? I mean, god damn. All right? It says sociologist Dr. Orville Taylor, which pointing out that the 70% figure is specific to polygenic consulting and not representative of the whole population. Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what else you really need to know? Said that they show a level of promiscuity among Jamaican women. You know? Yeah, man, these women are a bunch of fucking whores, man. It says, I don't find the data particular disturbing if it's a case where the people are not in a stable type of union. This would be a reflection of that. If somebody is not very careful or scrupulous about who she is having unprotected sex with, then there's a 70% chance then that she will have a child for someone who is not the biological father. It says it points it's like it points to some level of promiscuity, he said. And that's all I'll read on that. I'll leave this article in the the description box, and you brothers and sisters or whatever could go ahead and check it out. But this is why the Most High killed off all the women of Benjamin. And when you read up, you go to Judges, the 19th chapter, you read about what the men of Benjamin did to this Levite's concubine. Pretty much, they raped her. They raped her. Ran a train on her, whatever you want to call it. And by the morning time, she was dead. Okay, and we had the Levite that cut her body into 12 pieces and sent it, to each of the tribes of Israel to show them what the children of Benjamin had done. So now, this is Judges 20 and 13. It says, "Now therefore deliver us the men, the children of Baal," meaning what? Pretty much calling them the children of the damn devil, all right? "Which are in Jabesh, that we may put them to death and put away evil from Israel. But the children of Benjamin would not hearken to the voice of their brethren, the children of Israel." So here it is, they were trying to bring judgment on those wicked ass people of men of Benjamin that did that act. Now, when you look into the inheritance of the tribe of Benjamin, obviously you see Judah down here. When you look up, it just outlined um, Benjamin, and you can see Jabesh right there, okay? Along with Bethel, along with Jericho, all right? Gezer, all right? Close to Ephraim, close to Dan at the time, all right? Close to Manasseh, okay? You see what I'm saying? So they was trying to bring judgment against those wicked men of Benjamin. And the tribe of Benjamin wasn't having it, so they eventually went to war. But when you read, look what happens. It says, "But the children of Benjamin gathered them," or really the sons of Benjamin. When you go into the Hebrew, the word there is Banyam, which means sons. "But the sons of Benjamin gathered themselves together out of the city unto Gabish to go out to battle against the children of Israel. And the children of Benjamin were numbered at that time out of the cities 26,000 men that drew sword, beside the inhabitants of Jabesh, which were numbered 7,000, Salakia, 700 chosen men." It says, "Among all this people, there were 700 chosen men left-handed." It says, "Everyone could sling a stone at an hair breadth and not miss." So they were good for accuracy. All right. It says, and the men of Israel besides Benjamin were numbered 400,000 men that drew sword. All those were men of war. Okay. So you could read the whole story when and get all into it, but I'm going to scroll down to the point. All right. It's pretty much, it's going to tell you. Let me scroll down to the point because it tells you how you had the children of Benjamin. 600 men escaped, you know. Okay. It says, give me one moment. Let me find it. Okay. It should be right here. Should be coming up. Should be coming up right about here somewhere. There we go. 45th verse. It says, actually, let me go to 44. It says, "And there fell of Benjamin 18,000 men. All these were men of valor. And they turned and fled towards the valley, Salakia, towards the wilderness, unto the rock of Ramon. And they gleaned of them in the highways 5,000 men, and pursued hard after them unto Giddon." It says, "And slew 2,000 men of them." It says, "So that all which fell that day of Benjamin were 20 and 5,000 men that drew the sword, all these men of valor. All right? But what it say here? But 600, go back, Salaki. It says, Judges 20 and 47, but 600 men turned and fled to the wilderness unto the rock Rimmon, and abode in the rock Rimmon 4 months. All right? You see what I'm saying? And the men of Israel turned again upon the children of Benjamin and smote them with the edge of the sword. It says, as well as the men of every city, as the beast, and all that came to hand. Also, they set on fire all the cities that they came to. So they pretty much were destroying, you know what I'm saying, the inhabitants of Benjamin, okay, including their women. All right? Because when you go down, so it's no coincidence the Most High had, Israel destroyed damn near, the whole tribe of Benjamin down to 600 men. Okay? So now when you go into it now, it tells you that they had sworn a vow not to have any Benjamite, give their wife to any Benjamite. Okay? Salaki, give their daughters to any Benjamites. All right? So let's read this real quick. This is Judges 21. It says, find it. Bear with me 1 minute. All right, okay, here we go. It says, this is Judges 21 and 16. Then the elders of the congregation said, how shall we do for wives for them that remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin? So at one time, the Most High killed all of you wicked ass Benjamite women. All right? You see what I'm saying? The Lord killed all of your asses, man, at one time. You wicked ass Trinidadian women, you wicked ass women from Barbados, you wicked ass women from Guyana, you wicked ass women from Jamaica, okay? From Antigua. You see what I'm saying? And different, various islands, Saint Kitts and, Aruba, so on and so forth, man. Okay? Because back then you were wicked as hell and you still wicked today. Here it is. You mean to tell me that 70% of the children don't belong to the man that's been raising them? Man, the men out there in Jamaica should be crucifying y'all women right about now, man. Okay, they should be putting you to death. I remember I heard one story, this is years ago. It was a Jake. He came up here to the States and he had his wife down there in Jamaica. They had about 6 kids. And when you filing for how you call it? Not citizenship, but yeah, I think it is. Yeah. When you filing for citizenship to bring somebody up or immigration, one of the protocols is that you take a paternity test. Dude came to find out none of the 6 children were his, and he beheaded that woman. You know what I'm saying? Scripture tells you that jealousy is the rage of a man. You mean to tell me that all the children, all 6 children, were not even one of them belong to this man? And you believe it or not, this is a more of a common thing than you may believe. These women are wicked as fuck. Scriptures tell you that about these women, man. All right? They tell you that about these women, man. You got a woman, especially if you got a daughter or something like that, you got to keep a watchful eye over her because she will bring you to shame and embarrassment. Okay? Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha Chodash. Shalom to the elect. Be safe out there, brothers, with these broads.